What you do is open the program here and you pick a plane to fly, and the best one to start on is the Dragonfly because that's the most simple to learn in. Pick an airport, say Half Moon Bay. Go next, pick a time of day, pick noon so you can see what you were doing. Pick finish. Don't worry about the other things. Wait for the program to load, which takes quite a while. This is the plane you'll be flying, and it's a tow plane for gliders. That's where its main use is. It only flies at 60 miles an hour, but it's a very simple plane. We'll be flying with the joystick. Just a couple of instruments here. This is your altimeter, so you know how high you are. And this instrument here is your degrees of climbing or descending. And you've got a compass here. And this little tube here, if you can see it, with a red floater in it, is the speed indicator. That just comes up the tube as you go faster. Very basic, very simple. Rudder control is here. Put your feet on that, but it's tied into the joystick here, so we'll be flying with the mouse and just a couple of keys on the keyboard. So right click and you get the joystick control. Right click again and you can look around, see what's around you. You can't see the propeller on this because it's up behind the wing. Yes, can't go quite round that far. Right click again, frees up the mouse. Another right click, you've got your joystick which you'll need to take off. Start the engine, need to press S on the keyboard and you will hear the engine start. And then you need to get up some speed. So you use page up and page down to increase your revs on the engine. Page up. And as it gets speed, you start to move down the strip. Gets off the ground at very low flying speed. Don't pull back on the stick too far. Try and keep the gauge 5 degrees or so, and just crawl yourself up to height. When you first start flying, you'll find yourself rocking about like this because you're pulling on the stick too hard, and you've got to ease off and just get yourself much more gently. You've got to ease off and just be quite gentle with the controls. If you want to see where you are, you can press P on the keyboard, P, and the whole flight stops. Now, wouldn't that be marvellous if you were in a real plane? Yeah, now you can still move the stick, of course, but you're not moving. So we can right-click and we can start looking around. There's the airstrip behind us. Here's Half Moon Bay. And we're off the ground. Right click again, frees up the mouse, another right click, and we've got the stick again. You can control the stick with 4 and 6 on the keyboard. 4, 6, and 2, and 8, which takes you up and down. 4 and 6 takes you turning from left to right. Press P again, and off you go. And when you're finished, there's the airstrip. Just make your way back to that. Need to cut down your revs a little bit on page down. and you're down. Shift B puts on the brake, and as you can see, we've stopped.